So I just signed up for the NOOM GLP microdosing program. In this video, I'm gonna let you know exactly what it costs because they are not upfront about that stuff, what is included in the program, and how it works because there doesn't seem to be any other videos with all this information. If you're like me and maybe you're in your 40s or your 50s and you feel like your diet and exercise routine is not working the way it used to, and you're not trying to lose 100 pounds, but you're just trying to have something kind of get you over that hump of not being able to make a difference anymore, you might be interested in this video. I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown of why I personally am taking it to see if you think we're in a similar boat. I was never someone who was naturally thin that could eat whatever they wanted and just stay fit. I weigh the most now at almost 49 than I've ever weighed in my entire life. I have found since my hormones have been changing, the stuff that was working for me when I would diet really hard and work out a lot in my 20s and 30s where I could get in better shape, it is not working anymore. I have pretty much tried everything. I want to be healthy. I don't need to be too thin, but I want to be fit. And as I'm getting really close to 50 years old, I just want to take care of myself. And I just don't want to fall into that trap of every year I'm gaining weight and I feel worse about myself. I'm not 100% comfortable going on medication, but because it was a smaller dose, I was like, you know what, let me try it. I'm not telling anybody they need to lose weight. I'm not giving any medical advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and we'll see if the program works for me or not. I looked at all the other programs out there, NOOM, HERS, RO, all of those. They're really annoying because they'll have ads, for instance, RO saying starting at $145 a month. It's not $145 a month. They charge you $145 a month just to be part of the program, and then you have to pay an additional $450 a month for the prescription, unless your insurance covers it. So all of these programs that I've gone through all the questionnaires until the very end and then had to sign up for the email to get my program, blah, 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 NOOM Microdosing ended up being the least expensive one. So that's the reason I chose it. The pricing, let's start there. For the microdosing, it says it starts at $119. If you go through the thing where they send you the email to get you to sign up and you ignore them for like 2 weeks, eventually they'll send you a thing saying you can start for $99. So if you want to save $20, go through the whole thing of answering all the questions so they know you're interested. And then when you don't actually sign up, eventually a thing will pop up for you to get $20 off if you want. That's what happened with me. That's how they get you. They make you like put your whole life story in and then give them your email and then they'll send you the information. So none of the pricing is up front. So for the NOOM microdosing program, it's either $99 or $119 for the first month. They will send you in the mail your prescription, which is for 4 weeks. And then if you don't cancel by, it's really 3 weeks later, if you don't cancel by the given date they give you, they will automatically charge you for the next 3 months, which will be 3 months of prescription, which they will send you 1 vial a month. So they send it in 3 separate things. And that will be $200 a month. Okay, so that's the real price. Once you get past the first month, it's $200 a month. I got the first one. I don't care about unboxing videos, but this is what it looked like really quick, just so you see what it comes with. Okay, it comes in a box like this. Who cares? This silver bag was kind of hard to open. It had a melted ice pack in it, but it says it's okay that the ice was melted. The vial is inside of the prescription bottle inside there, and that other plastic bag just has information, a 10-pack of insulin syringes, and a bunch of alcohol swabs. It seems like they'll give this to pretty much anybody. It's kind of a joke. They're like, oh, I've gone through all of your information and you're approved. They would approve anybody. They just want your money. They give you a doctor who you can chat with on the app, who when you ask questions you can get answers from. But it's funny because he sends you this boilerplate video. I swear I think this guy is AI. Like, tell me this is a real person.
I'm a board-certified physician licensed in your state. I just wanted to introduce myself on video as the beginning of our relationship.
We're gonna have a nice relationship.
You are a good candidate for treatment, and I've approved your request. I've given you specific treatment instructions.
They definitely give the same instructions to everybody. But look, when you zoom in on this guy's face, he does not blink once this entire video. It's creepy. My biggest concerns that I expressed when I filled out the long questionnaire is I do not want to deal with side effects. If I'm getting nauseous, if I vomit, I would go off of this in a heartbeat. I also really don't want to be constipated. Those things aren't worth it to me. The other thing is I really, really don't want to lose muscle. I'm working on maintaining and building muscle as I get older, so that's important to me. I'm not trying to lose weight quickly. I'd rather lose it super slowly, but be able to keep it off. Now, what he is giving me specifically is a vial of compounded semaglutide with glycine. Compounded semaglutide can be used to reduce appetite and promote weight loss. Glycine is an amino acid found in many foods, and it may help protect against muscle loss, which is important to me. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I just did the second one. I have not experienced any side effects at all, but I also know it's super low. And from what I've read online and talking to friends, semaglutide is not as strong as tirzepatide. Tirzepatide costs more, but it tends to work better for a lot of people. But there are people that go on both of these and it doesn't work, and other people that go on the lesser ones and it works, so it's really a crapshoot. There's no guarantees with any of these things. You can also react horribly to it. My dosing instructions are on weeks 1 and 2, you will begin by injecting 0.2 milligram units subcutaneously once each week. So once a week, you're jabbing yourself in the stomach, the upper thigh, or the upper arm. For some reason, I feel like stomach's better because I can squeeze the fat really hard and just put it in there. So the 2 times I've done it so far, I've done it in my stomach. Then on weeks 3 and 4, if I'm tolerating the medication well and experiencing minimal side effects, I can increase to 0.3 milligrams. The maximum for the NOOM microdosing program is 0.6 milligrams. These are the injection sites they tell you to rotate in between each time. Use an alcohol swab to clean the injection site. Remove both caps from the syringe. Pull the plunger back to your prescribed dose. Clean the top of the vial with the alcohol pad. Insert the needle into the top of the vial. Slowly press the plunger all the way in. Without removing the needle, flip the vial upside down and withdraw the prescribed amount of units. And remove the needle. In case you were wondering, it is 5/16 of an inch long. Tap out any air bubbles. I really like to pinch the fat hard because I think it hurts less. Inject it, take it out, and you're done. The next thing that is included with it is the app. If you like to be on an app and monitor everything you do and put everything you eat into it, you struggle with, you don't know how to work out, or you want some suggestions on meal plans and stuff like that, maybe you would enjoy the app. For me, I don't like it, but if that's your thing, it could be really good. I'm going to show you exactly what the app is like. It'll give you commitment things where it gives you suggestions. Like, I'll walk 30,000 steps. I already walked 70,000 steps. That's not helping me. Like, to drink a lot of water. I already do this stuff. Taking the stairs. I already do this stuff. So for me, this is not really helpful. But like I said, if this isn't something that you normally do, you might like this. They tell you to log your weight every single day. I personally think that weighing yourself every day is psychotic. My weight fluctuates 5 pounds in a day, no problem. If I'm getting my period, forget about it. To weigh myself every day, I feel like I would just really get hung up on the number, and I don't think it's healthy. So for me, I'm just gonna weigh myself every Tuesday, which is when I'm giving myself the injection. You log your medication, so every time you do it, you check off, like, I did the medication, the shot, and how much you did. And it asks you if you're having any side effects. If you're having side effects, they might keep you on the same dosage, but if you're not having side effects and you're not losing any weight, they'll up it. They have a system for food colors. So they want you to have 50% green foods, like the list of green foods, 30% yellow foods, and 20% orange foods. I guess this is the way NOOM just works, right? So I'm looking through the lists, and this is why I don't want to follow this program. It seems less about nutrients and more about just like getting a lot for your calories, which is fine. But so the second one, yellow food, which is you're supposed to be 30% of your diet, ice cream and apple pie are in the yellow food group. Like, how is that even a thing? And I don't understand it. And then olive oil is in the orange group. So they'd rather you have ice cream and apple pie than olive oil? Like, that's weird to me. So whatever, I completely ignore the food groups. But obviously this can help someone, but a lot of the things in the food groups are weird to me. Hold on, you're telling me that lasagna is on the green foods list? How do they have club soda, which has 0 calories and 0 sweeteners, in the same category as ice cream? Stupid. Anyway, that's how I feel about that. And they also have a bunch of recipes, meal plans, grocery planner. They have workouts for you. I do all my workouts from YouTube. Shout out to Move with Nicole for her Pilates videos, and Catherine Gervin for her weight videos. I also like Fit by Mick. I'll put them in my description below if you want to check out their videos. There's a community where you can see a lot of other members. I mean, it seems like a lot of people enjoy the app, and a lot of people enjoy the camaraderie with the app and being able to talk to other people about it in the community and ask questions and cheer each other on, and that it apparently works for people. So that's basically everything for the app. You can connect the app to your health app on your iPhone so it can log your steps for you. I do not want anybody knowing where I am all the time. I don't need to bring my iPhone to track my steps. I have an old school pedometer. I have my phone enough. Things that also got me super excited about the idea of this is when I talk to so many people that have done it, and it's just the idea of it cutting out the food noise. I can eat a lot, and I mean, if I ate everything I wanted to eat, I would weigh way more than I do now. I cut things out, and there are things that I want to eat and I won't eat them a lot of the time. Sometimes I do, but a lot of the time, but it's like in the back of my mind. And sometimes it's literally torture. I'll go into Dunkin' Donuts to get a coffee, and it's like I'm putting on the blinders. I'm like, don't look at the donuts, don't pay attention to the donuts, just order your coffee, no sugar, of course, and get out of there. Because if I look at the donuts, like, I want them so bad, and I'm just like, ugh, I wish I could have them, but I can't. And the idea of anything could take that away, where I could see a donut and not be mad that I can't eat it, that would be really nice for me. So I don't know if this is an experiment. I'm going to keep my same workout routine, which I think is a healthy workout routine. I'm going to keep my same diet, which I think is a healthy diet. Keep all my good habits, always taking the stairs, always getting steps in every day, getting my 3 days of weight training, 1 day of Pilates in every single week, trying to eat healthy most of the time, not completely denying myself if I go to a party or want something, or if I go out to eat with my friends and I decide to have a cheat meal, I will. That's the way it is. But I'm going to keep everything consistent so I can really see if the microdosing itself is doing something, since nothing else is going to change. I'm also not going to be an idiot and start eating more because I feel like I could eat more and not gain weight. If you want to follow up and see if this has done anything for me, I'll do a review in like a month, and then I'll do another one at the end of 3 months. And obviously, if I don't feel like it's worth it, I'm just going to go off of it. I am planning a facelift for 50. If I'm going to lose any weight, I want to lose it before I get the facelift. I don't want to get a facelift and then lose weight and then my face looks saggy. So that's why I'm like, if I'm going to do it, now's the time to do it. I'm into beauty stuff. I'm not a psycho about it, but I'm just trying to do the best I can with what I got, you know what I mean? And I like to look good, feel good, right? So if you're interested also in hearing about my journey with my facelift coming up for next year, I have videos about that. I also just do creative projects at home. I hope you don't mind how I look today. I'm having self-care today. And I was like, you know what, let me just shoot this video about the NOOM microdosing. Because all the videos out there that I click on, they're by NOOM. They're in their account, so they're just ads. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I would love that. It means a lot. And I will return in a month to see if I had any progress or not. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.